And BadBunny saga continue. I can't believe this is the person that actually is going to be singing for the halftime on 2026 Super Bowl. This is what the left is asking for. This is the role model for the left. I don't know. I really don't understand. I really don't understand what they see here. Because me as a Latino myself, I listen to him speaking and it's a shame. He's destroying Spanish. He destroys Spanish every time he opens his dirty mouth. One example that comes to my mind, there is one song around there that says Nueva York. In Spanish, no Latino says Nueva York. No, well, those who says Nueva York usually have a very, very low IQ. We say Nueva York. Nueva York. You don't say Nueva York. That tells you, as a Latino, when you know how we speak, how good right Spanish is spoken, you know that the person that speaks like that has had no education whatsoever. He's just a fucking piece of shit. Not because you didn't have education, you're a piece of shit. But this guy specifically is a piece of shit. He's a fucking piece of shit. He doesn't represent Latin America. I don't understand why the left hates the United States so much. You hate your own country so much. You want this guy, you want this thing to be the singer for the halftime. You call this a man? This is the man of the 2026 for the Democrats. This is the man for the liberals, for the left. This is a man. Since when? And this is a role model, and empowered role model. Holy shit, I don't want to be a role model then. So, and look, I have him here. Here we have the Commissioner Roger Goodell, who supports BadBunny doing the Super Bowl halftime show despite millions not wanting it. The NFL has gone so woke, boycott the NFL, 100%. I mean, they are going against their customers. They're shooting their feet. They're doing exactly the same that Bud Light did, and they don't realize it. This is a Bud Light 2.0, and they don't realize it. But let's listen what he has to say.
To choose BadBunny as your Super Bowl halftime performer?
He's one of the leading and most popular entertainers in the world. That's what we try to achieve. It's an important stage for us. It's an important element to the entertainment value. It's carefully thought through. I would say that I'm not sure
It's carefully thought through. I don't think so. I don't think you actually thought about this idea.
Ever selected an artist where we didn't have some blowback or criticism? It's pretty hard to do when you have literally hundreds of millions of people that are watching. But we're confident it's going to be a great show, and he understands the platform that he's on. And
no, he doesn't.
I think it's going to be exciting and a united moment.
No,
Decision to choose BadBunny.
he doesn't understand the platform he's in. He pretends to push the LGBTQ agenda in a place where the LGBTQ agenda is not welcome. Most of the people that watches the NFL are not trans. Let's be honest. I have nothing against them, but they're not trans. I don't see like a lot of trans. I don't know, jumping out in the stadium with the usual costumes that people get when they go watch games. So it would be hilarious to be a tranny jumping in a football game. I really don't understand what is going on here in his head, what is going on with these people, why they are insisting so much on pushing this little bastard. Come on, look at this. Look at this. And then this is interesting to listen. Let's listen to what he says here, because he's also is another Nueva York. He's another dumb fuckery. He says.
Before I say thanks to God, I'm gonna say eyes out.
So original, so empowered. I didn't see that coming. That he was gonna say eyes out. It's incredible. Where did he came that with from? And he says that he has to say it before thank God. So Eyes Out is more important for him than thanking God. Keep that in mind. And the people, most of the people there, see, it's funny. They just, the left works like that. They are just completely indoctrinized. They are completely brainwashed. They're brain dead. And when somebody says the magic sentence, woo, they applaud right away. If they say, I love abortion, woo. If they say, Eyes Out, woo. If they say Palestinian, woo. It's always the same. But they don't have any idea of what the true facts of life are. Because actually, whatever happened to free Palestinians? Whatever happened to that? It's not trendy anymore. That's all about the left. They are all just about trend. That's all they are. Yeah, look at you, so empowered. You're such a macho. You're a macho. Vernáculo, yes. Macho. What a charade. Women who are listening to this garbage. He doesn't represent us Latinos, and he doesn't represent not even Puerto Rico, because Puerto Rico is actually it's an associate state of the United States. And you telling me that you support the guy that doesn't sorry for that, doesn't even stand up for the anthem of the United States? Because look at him, he's right here. Everyone is standing up with their right hand on the heart. Respectful, even if it's not your country, it's called respect. All right, you respect somebody, some other countries' culture, some other countries' flag, some other countries' anthem, some other countries' customs, traditions. So you have to respect them, or else you just get the fuck out. You just leave. We don't want you here. The people doesn't want. If you're gonna immigrate to a place, you have to adapt. You have to respect, or else just never come. We don't want you here. We don't want you. Let's watch him. Look at him. He doesn't even stand up for the anthem. Here. What a piece of garbage. What a piece of garbage you are, dude. You don't represent Latino. So yeah, the more the artist hates America, the more the left is gonna love him. The more they're gonna wanna give him promotions and give him shows to go to. Look at this. I saw some other shows there too. Some other videos, very interesting. Look, there was this one here, of course. Carrie Lake, BadBunny for the halftime show. The NFL seems tone deaf in understanding who their audience and customers are. Exactly, you have to give customers what they want, what they ask for. You cannot give them like with a spoon force down their throat. Bad Bunny here, Bad Bunny's good, Bad Bunny. No, Bad Bunny is garbage, and everybody knows it. He doesn't even know how to speak Spanish. He doesn't speak Spanish. Even you're not a football fan, the Super Bowl was once a unifying, family-friendly event. Now, it feels like they're prioritizing a radical, divisive agenda. 100%. Let's listen to what Carrie Lake has to say.
The NFL, like Bad Bunny, the guy won't tour the United States because he doesn't want his illegal alien fans deported.
Night glasses.
And the Trump administration is signaling
Nice.
that ICE will be at this year's Super Bowl. Well, the NFL wanted a bigger audience, but I don't think that they were counting on that being exclusively from law enforcement, keeping an eye on their venue. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, once again, I think the NFL is tone deaf on realizing who their customer and who their client is, I guess if you want to call them that, their fan base.
Absolutely.
The American football fan. And the American football fan, and really, even if you're not into football, people watch the Super Bowl. And for families to be gathering and watching the Super Bowl and to be putting, a cross-dressing guy up there, pushing an agenda,
Exactly.
the LGBTQ
It's a
plus
family
whatever
show.
agenda, I think they have not figured out that the American people are tired of that.
Yeah.
It's offensive. They're just trying to push away that, every last fan.
We're fed
I know
up.
that we won't be watching that in our home. We're not into that. And I think they should really reconsider. I'm starting to hear there's been some pushback with potentially with some teams themselves saying, come on, can we find something that's a little more unifying for our country that older generations and younger generations can all watch, and that would be an enjoyable show. Hopefully they will reconsider. This is the worst pick they could have chosen, in my humble opinion.
He's the worst.
Yeah, when I saw this, I was like, who's making the call for the entertainment in the National Football League at the halftime show? Is it Pete Davidson or something? I mean,
maybe it's that one woman who destroyed the Cracker Barrel brand, or maybe it's the Bud Light person.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. See, he's a Bud Light 2.0. This is Bud Light 2.0, and they don't realize that they're
Carrie Lake,
destroying
thank you very
the
much.
football.
Appreciate the time as always, lady.
Carol Lake, I love that lady. She's just great. Oh, here it is. Look at the songs. Nueva York. Nueva York. The second song here. Zafaera. These are all destroying the Spanish language, which is such a beautiful language. And he doesn't represent us. He doesn't represent Latin America. He doesn't represent men. Look at this. Look at this. Come on, man. Seriously?
Dress frequently when he's on. Bad Bunny announced yesterday, because he's Bad Bunny, that during his halftime show he's going to wear a dress. Now I think he wears a dress frequently when he's on tour and doing his live concerts,
And
that's
when
kinda
he's
his
not
thing.
on tour too.
But Bad Bunny came out and said, and I'm quoting him. I want to be very clear about what I'm saying. This is a direct quote from
Look
Bad
at that
Bunny.
shit. What the
he's
hell
going
is...
to wear a dress during his halftime show to
Hold on,
honor
hold on,
queer
hold on,
icons.
hold on. I have to say that again. Come on. Where is that? There. What the hell is going on with your head, man? Okay, I want to see how long time in Latin America he's gonna last. Actually walking in the streets of Latin America. How long is he gonna last without being bullied into oblivion? No man goes like that out in the streets in Venezuela, in Latin America, and calling themselves like 100% I'm a man.
This is a direct quote from Bad Bunny. He's going to wear a dress during his halftime show to honor queer icons. That's what he's going to do. And by the way, they have of the three of us on stage performing for Super Bowl 60.
Listen,
it's like the interracial gay in sync. Bad Bunny announced yesterday.
Interracial gay in sync. That was a good one. See, this was what it is. And oh yeah, I heard that supposedly Kid Rock is gonna show up and during the halftime also, but in Turning Point USA that's what we have to watch, so we can change the algorithm. Look at this. Americans boycott Super Bowl as NFL pushes trans agenda and anti-US messaging. February 8th, Super Bowl in San Francisco is facing widespread backlash as Americans reject what critics call a celebration of the trans agenda packed with anti-US imagery and messaging. 100%. President Trump announced he will not attend, of course not, blasting halftime performers Bad Bunny and Green Day by saying, I'm anti them. Yeah, I declare myself anti them too. Yeah, Green Day was on its other group, pseudo band that are really disgusting now. Anyway, that's what it is. I'm gonna wrap it up here for now, but I'm gonna come back with Bad Bunny because this is absolutely absurd that they accept this stupid monkey being the halftime show. What the hell is going on with this? Let's listen what this idiot has to say one last time.
De todo, demostrando que lo logró de todo, demostrando que nuestra huella y nuestra aportación en este país nadie nunca la podrá sacar ni borrar.
It's not borrar ni es borrar ni negar, no, negar. That's Spanish 101.
If you didn't understand what I just said,
Neither I did.
you have 4 months to learn. We have a great logro
Nah,
de
nah.
todo.
Yeah, but that what you speak is not Spanish. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Thank you very much for watching, subscribing, and sharing. And comment down below what do you think about this fucking asshole being the star of the halftime? And what do you think that's gonna happen with the NFL, or should happen with the NFL? Because I think this should become Bud Light 2.0. Definitely, it should. They deserve it. They're doing it on purpose. It's not that they don't know. Later they're gonna say, we thought that's what people wanted. We thought, we expected. And everybody knows that you're just plain dumb. I'm talking to the organizers and whoever proposed this idiot as a singer. They know exactly what they're doing. They're pushing their agenda, and their agenda is fucking done. We're fed up. We're not gonna take this shit. We're coming back so bad, and we are gonna bring back bullying. Bring back bullying. Make bullying great again. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good evening, and I'll see you in the next video.